Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. Look, so I just watched Emancipation with Will Smith, starring Will Smith, and the story is surrounded by the life of Peter. Peter was a slave who fought for freedom. And that historic, iconic picture that was taken of his back, the whips, the burnings, the brutality that he went through for his desire to be free. That's why all immigrants, and in particularly all Muslims in America, but all immigrants in general, you came in on the back of Peter. Meaning that's the fight that had to be given in order for other than whites to be accepted. I don't care if you Hispanic, I don't care if you from Jordan, Morocco, Haiti, you name it. That back paid the price for you to be here. You standing on the shoulders of the slaves that fought for your civil rights. That's why you can get certain things and participate and apply for certain things, because of the fight that was done in America by the slaves to be free. Now, if you notice, the character Peter was playing the character of a Muslim, where he prayed, where he said, "There's no God but God." At the end, when he was doing the rak'ahs, if you notice, all Islam, to show you that the fight and how old Islam is in America. Ohio had West Mecca and East Mecca in America, and they changed it in 1904. And that's really was the fight. See, when the Moors lost Spain in 1492, a lot of them came to America. When the Moors, the Muslims, lost Portugal in 1496, that's where they came, to the Americas. So the fight to be free was already in a lot of blacks in America, because think about it. That generation and the generation after them was already fighting. They just finished fighting in Spain and in Portugal and Haiti, fighting. They came to the Americas, slavery started. And you had those, that's why he asked them, you were born free? Yeah, under the Sundry Act, and treaties that America set with the Moors, you had some that was recognized as Moors and were free to walk around. They call them freedmen, or they call them Moors. Right here in America. Hell, Thomas Jefferson had a Quran written, and he took his oath on that same Quran that was written by Omar ibn Said. Bam Pitt, who was a Muslim, fought in the American Revolution. Peter Salam, right? Shot the first shot that killed a captain that was for the British. So you had Muslims fighting in America and in America since the conception of America. That's the cover-up. They lost the names. They lost the religion. right? Lost the language, right? Lost the diet, right? But they never lost some of the culture and traditions, and they never lost it within their heart. That's why you would see certain families doing certain things, that was tradition that they brought from, that was Islamic tradition that they brought from the Gambia and West Africa, coming over here from Haiti. Right? So that's what that was, and that's one of the greatest, I don't want to call it a trick, but one of the greatest cover-ups, right, was to cover up the fact that you had Muslims and Moors establishing a foothold in the Americas, but got swept up during slavery, wasn't allowed to read or write. Think about it. You from 1492 to, let's say, what they deemed the start of slavery, 1619, right? They were working on you. You couldn't read or write. They were inventing things that you wasn't privy to, because you were just previous generation. You were just getting over here from Spain. You were getting over here from Morocco. You were coming over to the Americas from Portugal after you lost Portugal. You coming to the Americas from Haiti, right? And so things were changing. Society was changing. We had no clue, because we in the woods somewhere in America, not being able to read or write. Had to learn things all over again. But you could tell the Muslims amongst the slaves, because those was the ones who always fought and never gave up. Look at Kunta Kinte. He was a Muslim in roots, fighting. I'm going to be free. I'm fighting. You just going to have to kill me. I'm sorry, but it's against my religion to bow down to man. That's why they was kept trying to break him. I got to break it. Now, some did accept Christianity for survival, to be with their families. Some didn't take none of it, but I'm just dying. We fighting to the death. I'm not finna be your slave. Now, check this out. Historically, Islam has played a crucial role in the fight for freedom and independence in Haiti and the island of Hispaniola. The Wolof people, which is Wolof people, who were Senegambian and Muslim, led the first revolution against slavery in Hispaniola in 1521. Because of the Wolof people, the fight for freedom rippled across Hispaniola and the Americas. Fighting. I'm not finna be your slave. Them people was fighting to be free, yearning to be free. Spread it through Hispaniola and the Americas. And what's interesting, I seen the Moorish flag in Morocco a long time ago. And when I was watching some of the World Cup, when Morocco played France, it was interesting because I said, damn, it looked like France got all the Moors. What happened to all the, even though, I apologize, let me take that back. Because Islam is Islam. But I'm saying Morocco soccer team wasn't reflecting the Moors, let's say, of the 14, 15, 16, 17, 1800s. Like, not that matter. I'm just saying it's just showing how when slavery hit and they sent a majority of the Moors to the Americas, those who were left behind became the new Moors. Let's put it like that. Those became the new Moors. Right. The old Moors are in France, in America, in Haiti, in the UK, in Jamaica, in the Philippines. The new Moors are up in the Middle East. And still some left in Spain, and they children, let's put it like this. The children of the Moors are in Spain and Portugal. That's why you see them brown eyes and that dark hair. That tan skin. The Moors were their fathers. Right. So when you watch Emancipation with Will Smith in it, starring Will Smith, you will see how that character is reflective of all the Muslim warriors. Look, I fight. Moore's been fighting from Haiti to Spain to Portugal for freedom. So it's natural. But I'm just simply saying that aspect, they say it without saying it because they don't want the masses of black people knowing about their lineage and their heritage or where they derived from. Right? Not all. I'm saying we wonder why you got that yearning to fight and be upright and fight for what's right. That's come from your ancestors. That comes from your Moorish ancestors, your Muslim ancestors. Although they was forced to convert, they still carried on the practices and the ways, is what I'm saying. So you all check that out. I'll be bringing you an update on the soundtrack too, which, we're going to have an exclusive preview on iHeartRadio. So everyone who has iHeartRadio, you'll be able to get that exclusive soundtrack, right? Verbal Pick Radio Productions, right? And don't forget to check out the movie Black's Journey, Peace to Chaos on grindcity.biz, grindcity.biz. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you get the book for the holidays, Consequence, by Vince Cole Muhammad, Muhammad. Get the book, Consequence. It's just so much going on, entering into the year 2023. But if you don't take anything, right, from emancipation, I want you to take this. Your mind creates. Everything you need comes from within. But you must have determination. And you must have a love for yourself and a love for the Creator. And you can pull through anything. Now, if you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see in the mirror, fix it, or life will be hard. You got to remember, God created you. Your parents is just a gateway to get down here. When you get down here, you better start studying, start learning, start figuring out life, and start figuring out what you want for yourself. And start building something for you. Because if you don't, you're not going to make it. You will face unnecessary hardships. Because what comes out of the love for self gives you the motivation and the determination to say, I am worthy. I deserve this. But if you don't have love for yourself, you're not even trying, because you got the attitude of what for? It's only me. Why do I deserve it? You got to be a self-motivated. If you sitting around waiting for somebody else to give you approval or tell you that you are someone, you might be sitting a long time, right? You have to know you are someone because you here, because you're alive, because you were chosen. You know, me and a friend was talking about picking up your cross, right? Pick up your cross and go for it. Go get yours, because believe me, it's out there. You know, Verbal Pick Radio, we're out.